Japan vs Mexico was of course a game for the ages. This WBC has been intense. It has been everything you would want, and man, these rivalry games have been insane. With that being said, Japan will be facing USA tomorrow in the finals, and I kind of just wanted to talk about the game that just happened and why I think Team USA versus Team Japan is going to be a very must-watch game. This game was insane. You had Japan stars going at it. Yoshida being a clutch hitter this game. I think he went like 3 for 4 or something. You had ohtani hitting a leadoff double in the 9th inning to eventually win them the game. You had Murakami walk you off at the last inning. 0 outs in the 9th, by the way. Ohtani started it all, and Japan has slowly creeped in to becoming one of the best teams in this tournament. It's crazy to say that I personally thought that Mexico had this game in the bag after they were up 5-3, but little did I know that Japan really had that dog in them, and they came out and showed why they can make it to the finals and face one of the best teams in the world, aka Team USA. I think Team Japan is looking mighty fine, but let's just break down the game first of all, because I want to talk about the stars in this game. First off, Randy Arozarena. That guy is cold-blooded. He means business, and of course I feel like a lot of people going into this WBC saw this guy as the all-star, the captain of Team Mexico. He's the guy you needed to perform and do really well if you thought Team Mexico would make it very far. Randy Arozarena has robbed 1 home run this game. He has had multiple clutch hits, and on top of that, the inning that started it all for him this game ended it all with him. Also, let's not forget that he was signing autographs right after robbing one of the clutchest home runs in all of WBC history. The man was close to almost robbing 2 home runs, but of course the ball was just a little shallow of the wall, but he still made the catch. Randy Arozarena was of course the dominant factor on Team Mexico, but on the pitching side, Patrick Sandoval, if you're an Angels fan, you should be happy because this guy shoved. He was looking perfect. He was pitching extremely well. He was throwing his fastball really well, and his breaking ball pitches were working. But Patrick Sandoval, of course, could not carry the whole team on his own. Unfortunately, at the end of it all, closing pitching did end up giving up the game, but that doesn't matter because still Team Mexico gave up a really good fight. There was people constantly getting on base. The Red Sox players individually came out to swing today because Alex Verdugo helped them actually get a lead when they were tied up, and it was just looking like a really close game in the 8th inning. But 4th inning is when things really got interesting, because before all this, it was just a pitching battle. We had Roki Sasaki. This kid is looking like a prodigy from Japan. He's only 21 years old, and he was pitching lights out until the 4th inning. The 4th inning is when Luis struck, and he hit a 3-run home run, and afterwards Mexico was up 3-0. This bomb was unexpected. He was stunned. Sasaki was stunned. He was not expecting this, but of course I just want to give props to Sasaki because this kid pitched lights out. It's one of the most important games in his whole career representing his country, Japan. This kid had a lot on his shoulder, especially with Team Japan being of course a favorite in the tournament. Of course we know this is the semifinals, and he's just a young kid. It's crazy to think that one mediocre pitch that he let go, that one splitter down the middle, and Luis of course smashed that ball. But besides that one pitch, this dude was throwing 100+ the whole game. I think he pitched about a total of 57 pitches if I'm not mistaken or something like that, and all the fastballs were above 100. He was averaging like 102 on everything. This kid is disgusting. It's going to be very interesting how much this kid will actually make if he does end up getting posted years later. Now, I personally loved this game. This game was everything you wanted to watch. You had clutch hits, you had a build-up of a game, you had a pitching duel for 4 innings until it was broken up, and eventually everyone just came out and shocked the world. Now, personally, besides all that, I just want to sit and talk about the matchup we are going to be seeing tomorrow. But I think the hitting and just the overall lineup is going to be really crazy. Of course, we know Team Japan, in my opinion, are probably going to be the underdogs in the scenario. We know Team USA is disgusting. Trey Turner is literally Captain America right now for Team USA. He's the person that got him over the semifinals. He's a person that helped them in the quarterfinals, and he's continuing to prove why he's one of the stars in all of baseball. Besides Trey Turner, you still have an all-star lineup. Mike Trout is your captain. You still have people that are former MVPs on the team. You got Paul Gold. You have a bunch of names that are on that team that are going to show up tomorrow and hit that baseball. Now, personally, do I think this game is going to be very close tomorrow? I do. Team USA has been showing why they are supposed to be dominant in the last couple of games. Of course, we know they blew out the team in the semifinals, but I think tomorrow is going to be a real decider factor if Team Japan can really outshine Team USA. Of course, you know, Team Japan has not been to the finals ever since their last victory, and I think it was 2009 if I'm not mistaken or something like that, and the last time they were there, they took it home. So it's going to be very interesting seeing Team USA versus Team Japan because this is a rivalry. Two of the best countries in all of baseball. It's going to be fun to watch. We're going to see Shohei Ohtani tomorrow. We're going to see Masataka Yoshida. Of course, Yoshida, let's just talk about him for a second. In the game, Team Mexico versus Team Japan, he was insane. The kid hit a clutch home run. It's going to be scary watching this guy go up against my Yankees for years to come. If he continues to become just a better hitter and a better defender, he's going to be disgusting this season. He's already shown why he's a really good talent and why he deserves the bag he's got already. And of course, Randy Arozarena, it's sad to see him go because he was electric. This guy was reminding me of D'Lo from the Lakers. If you guys know who he is, D'Angelo Russell, he got ice in his veins. He was staring at the camera. He was feeling cold. You knew he was locked in. And personally, it sucks to see him go, but I'm excited to see Shohei and a bunch of other names like Yoshida play tomorrow. And of course, we can't forget the big unit right here. Team USA versus Team Japan is going to be intense. It's going to be fun to watch. I do not think it'll be a blowout. I hope it's going to be a large scoring game. I don't want it to be like a 1-0 type of scoreline or 2-1. I feel like everyone's going to be out there tomorrow. Everyone's going to try and hit, and the pitching matchups are just going to be elite. And I think Shohei is going to be on the mound tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting as well. What do you guys think? Did you guys like this match today of Team Mexico versus Team Japan? I think it was an amazing game, a walk-off. You couldn't have asked for more unless you're a Mexico fan. Are you excited for Team USA versus Team Japan? I am. I think it's going to be an amazing finals. Thank you guys for watching. My name's Shohei, and if you're watching this in the future, tell me in the comment section down below. How did you guys feel about the finals? Because who knows, maybe you'll watch this a couple of days from now, or a week, or maybe even a year. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Have a good one.